one of the lessons that I have learned within those 5 years that we've been at Collective is that life is not about achievements, really. It's about growth and progress. Well, let me speak about my own growth and how I've grown in this space. I remember the very first time we did videos for the YouTube channel. We shot the video at your house, or the first time I was on the YouTube channel, or rather I shot for the YouTube channel. And I remember we were many people. We were, I think at that time it was actually Jeremy who was shooting, and there were many other people in the space. And I remember thinking, I don't know how to shoot a video when people are looking at me. Like, I don't know how to be in front of a camera and people are looking at me. So I remember telling them, please find places to be when it's my turn. Like,
I remember guys were everywhere in my house. You open a room, somebody's like, you open another room, you're like, you're in my room, but it's okay, stay there. You chased everyone from...
I was like, Yanni, if you sit in the space where we are shooting, you can't move, because if you move, now I've forgotten everything. As a matter of fact, I remember telling Jerry, you can't just leave the camera there and go. And he kept saying, no, I have to be here. And it was such, oh my goodness. Now I can't believe that I'm able to sit in front of a camera and, you know, do like a whole sermon, which is great. And Quentin has been a lot of help by saying, no, we are not this is it. We're not going back to doing it again. So that has been one take, and it's been amazing. One of the other things that I have noticed in this space is that because of sometimes maybe not feeling inadequate, but because I really wanted to grow in the Word of God, because I have such a passion for the Word of God, is going through the School of the Bible that I did for 2 years. And I don't think I would have done that if I wasn't in this space. I don't think I would have felt the need to be equipped to share the Word of God, or to be equipped in that way if I wasn't in this space. So this space has, number one, made me realize what my giftings are, which is I'm gifted in the teaching of the Word of God. And it has helped me to equip myself to do that. And it has helped me, take up that purpose and just run with it, because, this is what God has called me to do. Because I really would struggle with the word pastor, like with the title pastor. I remember, I think I've tried to stop you from calling me pastor several times. And also because of how I was given the word, the title pastor, I didn't feel like I earned it or deserved it. So let me give you a story of how the title came by. So I was an intern at Mavuno. I was placed in the teens department. At that time, Pastor Frank and Pastor Grace were the ones that were leading, and I needed to go at the front and make an announcement for that specific service. Not because Pastor Grace didn't want to just call me, Emily, come to the front. She called me Pastor Emily, come to the front. And that is how I felt like I had gotten that title, pastor. But now being in this space, I know that I'm a teacher of the Word of God. And that has come from being in this space and accepting to grow and accepting that title, teacher. I'm actually a teacher of the Word of God more than I'm a pastor, which has come by just by being in this space. There are so many things that I could say about about growth and progress as far as collective worship is concerned. I remember when, I think 2 years ago, or maybe 1.5 years ago, when we decided to do 3 Sundays, and I rebelled. Where? I remember I used to call Pastor Frank and rebel all the time and tell him, now, why are we not doing service every Sunday? What is this Dynamic Sunday? Me, I'm rebelling. Like, I would actually tell him, Pastor Frank, me, I'm in rebellion. Like, I don't understand this thing. And now, looking back, like, Dynamic Sunday has become one of the most popular Sundays here at Collective Worship. And just accepting that growth, just accepting that progress has brought so much impact in people's lives, as people have been on the panel to just share their lives, and that has even been way, way greater, sometimes more than us preaching the Word of God, because there are spaces there's spaces in life that we haven't quite experienced, and there are other people who can come and sit here and share their stories. There are so many things that I can speak about when it comes to progress and growth.